Welcome to CrashMagic. In this video we'll take a look at the card trick, the Bridge Hustler. I hope you enjoy this one and let's get straight into the performance. Nowadays poker is probably the most popular type of card game, but my dad used to play a lot of bridge, and when he was younger he taught me how to play. So in bridge you have four players: north, south, west and east, and you play as a team. So north and south play together and west and east are a team. All the cards are dealt, so each player has 13 cards. The players then look at their cards and there's then an auction where the players go around in turn bidding on how many tricks they think their team can win. So of course each player can only see their own cards, they can't see the other teams or even their partner's cards. The team that wins the bid then has to try and play their cards to get at least that many tricks. So if we just deal a few cards as an example, let's say we're near the end of this game and each player has just got 2 cards left. Let's say north and south win the auction and they're trying to win 8 tricks. They've won 6 already, so they need another 2, these last 2. Let's say hearts is trumps, and let's say that it's west's turn to play next. So what might west play in this situation? They've got an 8 of spades and 8 of diamonds. Let's say they play the 8 of spades. It's north's turn. They have to play spades if they've got it, but they haven't. So let's say north plays 7 of hearts, hearts being trumps. East, west partner, hasn't got hearts either. They've got a trump, but it's no use playing it because they know they're going to lose anyway. And south likewise is going to probably play their spade and keep their trump, because their partner north has already won. So that's another trick to north and south. North to play, they'd play 6 of diamonds. East plays their last card, a trump, 2 of hearts. But unfortunately for them, south has got a 4 of hearts, so they're going to put that on. So that's winning the trick so far. And west has a diamond, so they have to play that. It's not a trump, so south wins that hand. So north and south win the 2 tricks they need to get the 8 tricks that they won when bidding in the auction. So once I'd learnt all the rules of how to play bridge, that was all well and good. But my dad then explained that in bridge tournaments, you'd get hustlers, bridge hustlers, and these players would be able to control the cards and influence who got which cards. Now, one way they would do that is to have marked cards. Now, of course, in a tournament, the cards would be supplied by the organisers of the tournament, so you couldn't mark them beforehand. But what would happen is during the game, a bridge hustler might mark all one suit of one type. So say clubs, they might mark all the clubs during the game. So in the rounds beforehand, what they'd do each time the bridge hustler would get a club in their hand of cards, what they might do is they might mark it. Either they might use their nail to mark the back of the card, or if they'd got a pencil for marking, they'd put a pencil mark on it so that it was marked. So in that way, when it was their turn to deal, they could spot the marked cards, and if they spotted a club on top, they might bottom deal without anyone seeing to east and west. Whereas if it was their team, their partner or themselves, they'd know that was a club and they could deal, because if you can get all of one suit in your partner's hand, you're in a really strong position for the auction. Now that is a really popular hustling method, and that's fine, but the only problem is you can only control one suit at a time that way. In this case, the clubs, you can't control all the others. But the very best bridge hustlers are able to control every suit and every card that every player in the game gets. Let me just show you. So let's deal out the other 3 hands for this game of bridge, and let's take a look at these hands one at a time. Because a player who can control every card that every player gets is absolutely a bridge hustler that you have to watch out for. Well, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe. If you've got any comments, leave them down below, and see you soon.